A new wildfire erupts in Park County just before 4 o'clock. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Breaking news now from Park County, where residents in Valley of the Sun, west of Alma, are evacuating right now for a wildfire.
This is an emergency notification from Park County Communications to advise residents in the area of Porcupine Road in Valley of the Sun subdivision that there is an active wildland fire. This is a full evacuation. Evacuations are mandatory, and entry to evacuated areas may be denied.
No word yet on size or cause. Fire crews are on scene now. Call 719-836-4200 for evacuation details or check the Code Red page at parkco.us. In Eagle County, south of Eagle, the Sylvan Fire has scorched 1,400 acres in 24 hours, growing by 1,000 acres during the day today. That fire is burning within a mile of Sylvan Lake State Park. David Boyd with the U.S. Forest Service.
There's a road up on the ridge between the park and the fire, so we've been burning in some fire line there to try to keep it from coming into the park.
About 75 firefighters have been on scene all day for the Sylvan Fire, as firefighting resources are stretched thin across the West.
We have some orders for hotshot crews and those sorts of things, but it's gotten very busy in the West here in the last few days for fires, so it's not clear what resources we'll be able to get.
More than 25 fires are burning in Colorado and 3 neighboring states today. One person was killed just after midnight this morning in a wreck on U.S. Highway 6 through Keystone. Trooper Josh Lewis with Colorado State Patrol.
We received a call at about 20 minutes past midnight of, it sounds like multiple vehicle crash, or at least a 2-vehicle crash involving the 2016 Kenworth semi versus another vehicle. We do have at least one confirmed fatality on scene, and driver of the semi was transported with what sounds like moderate injuries.
Identity of the deceased driver is pending. No other vehicles were involved. Westbound US 6 was closed for more than 6 hours earlier today as CDOT and Hazmat cleaned up gasoline. The highway through Keystone reopened again around 2 o'clock. A woman fell to her death at Rocky Mountain National Park late last week, and late yesterday, her body was finally recovered. The 33-year-old woman from Arvada fell nearly 60 feet onto rocks near The Lock, a popular hike outside Bear Lake. Identification is pending an autopsy. On Thursday, a 41-year-old professional guide and Aspen rescue volunteer drowned while kayaking off-duty on the Krystal River in Pitkin County. He was recovered Saturday. I-70 weekend traffic hit another summer high. More than 141,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel Friday through Sunday, up nearly 3.5% over last weekend for a 6th straight week of rising traffic. Daily average was 47,060 cars, nearly 10,000 more than the same weekend last year, 7,000 more than June average in 2019. Last week, we reported on immediate solutions for Summit's workforce housing crisis, like converting hotel rooms to condos and placing tiny homes on empty land. County officials hope these remedies will stop the bleeding, while long-term solutions are still in the works, including deals with Denver Water, possibly for the softball fields below Dillon Dam.
When we last talked to them, a couple of years ago, they were not ready to have that conversation about us acquiring their lands, but it sounds like they may be now.
Other long-term plans include more than 200 units on Forest Service property above Dillon Valley, a Habitat for Humanity project, likely in Summit Cove, and reviving the Lake Hill project on Dam Road. Officials know these solutions will take time, which is why Summit commissioners join Crested Butte tomorrow by declaring a workforce housing crisis. The board will declare the crisis at tomorrow's regular meeting to hopefully capture federal rescue plan money. This could also help local towns tap into those same funds. County commissioners are also updating oversight for short-term rentals by replacing permits with licenses. More than 4,000 vacation rentals in unincorporated Summit are regulated through permits, what the county calls cumbersome and expensive. Licenses are easier to regulate, they say, and cheaper to manage. Board votes on second reading of this rental licensing ordinance tomorrow. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Saturday was race 2 of the Vail Trail Running Series at Beaver Creek, where Vail's Josiah Madaw won the men's and overall 10K. Keystone's Zachary Russell and Dillon's Michael Schamberger finished top 10. Tabor Scholl of Louisville won the women's 10K, Daniel Wieland of Edwards won the men's 5K, and Avery Doan of Gypsum took the women's 5K. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.